sugar plums, welcome back to my channel. In today's video guys, I'm gonna be showing you how to transform some PVC pipe into a beautiful lamp that I made for my girls playroom. And guys, I do apologize because I haven't been uploading in the past few weeks. It's because I have been sick with the flu, but I'm feeling a whole lot better now, so I'll be uploading every week from now on. So guys, thank you so much for stopping back. If you're new, welcome. So let's just go ahead and jump into that tutorial right now. So for this tutorial guys, what I'm gonna be using is I'm gonna have a spray paint, and I got it in a chrome aluminum color. I'll also be using some regular LED clear Christmas light, and also I had a branch, a tree branch that I had at home. I cut them like half an inch thick, and then I went over it with some varnish, and then I made 8 pieces of it. And then I also had a PVC pipe, which is 1.5 inch, and then I cut it 5 feet tall. So to remove the writing from the pipe, I use like a thinner, but you can also use acetone if you have that. Like I can see guys, this thing will clean the whole thing and make the pipe really nice for you. Okay, now to make the base of the lamp, we're gonna use some cement, and I recommend that you use and mix your cement in another container before, not to use the same container, because you want to make sure that the cement is mixed really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in this container, and then I'm gonna transfer it to that container right now, and I'm gonna put my pipe in the middle. Make sure you shake it well so you have no bubble in it, and then put some stuff to hold the pipe in place, so it's gonna dry, not crooked in stuff like this. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and measure like 5 inches and then 2 inches, and then I'm gonna alternate between 5 inches and 2 inches. In every part that I have the 5 inches, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and drill my holes. I'm gonna go ahead and drill the holes all over all around the PVC pipe, where I have the 5 inches all along the PVC pipe, until I completely finish with the whole thing. Then after that, I will go and sand it with 120 grit sandpaper to remove all the rough surface where I drill the holes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and clean it with some thinner again, or you can use acetone as I mentioned before. And then you're gonna remove all the dust and debris from drilling the hole, so you don't want that, because you're gonna go ahead and spray paint the whole thing after that. So this is what I'm gonna be doing after I finish drilling the holes. I'm gonna sand it, and then I'm gonna clean it with some thinner, and then I will go ahead with my chrome spray paint and spray the whole thing completely, and then I'll let it dry. And this is what I'm doing right now, as you can see guys. So after the whole thing is completely dry, after we spray paint it, we're gonna go ahead with the Christmas light. And the plug for the Christmas lights, we need it to be at the bottom of the PVC pipe. So we're gonna go ahead and measure the plug, the head of the plug, to make just a little circle, a little square, just to accommodate so I can pull the plug out. So this is what I'm doing right now, and I use a rotary a drill. I'm gonna use a little saw from the rotary drills, and then I'm gonna cut that that little rectangle at the bottom of the PVC pipe, so we can remove the lights. If the light is no good no more, you want to be able to replace them. So that's why we make this hole right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and feed the Christmas light at the top, until I have all the Christmas light completely inside the PVC pipe. And you're gonna go ahead and pull it and make sure that the whole thing is filled with the Christmas light, and then make sure that the whole thing is completely have enough Christmas light to lit up the whole thing. So that's what I will be doing now. I make sure I pull up the the plug and the little box that come with the Christmas light, to make sure it's outside. And after that guys, I went and plug it and make sure the whole thing is light up. And if it's not, just go ahead and play with it, just pull it. So we're gonna go ahead and put that aside. Now it's time for us to make the shelf that's gonna be on the lamp. And this is why I'm using the tree branch that I cut. Now this part is very important guys. Make sure when you're using a hole saw, you have to make sure that you use 2 clamps to to hold down your the piece of wood that you're gonna cut. otherwise that thing can hurt you really bad. So I clipped the whole thing, and then I started drilling on the one side, and then I find it's really easy if you flip it, you know, and finish drilling in the other side. So it's better, you know, for you, and that piece of wood that you remove in the middle is not gonna be stuck in your hole saw. So after we finished doing that, guys, I did that for the whole eight slab of wood that I made, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start adding them to my PVC pipe to make the little shelving for my lamp. So to make the shelving for the lamp, I went and used this rope that I had, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut them 6 inches long, 8 times, and then I'm gonna go ahead and glue them where I have the 2 inches I didn't drill. That's where all my rope gonna go, because that's what's gonna stop that's what's gonna serve as a support for the shelving. Okay, now that I have the rope all cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and glue the rope into the PVC pipe. Now first I'm gonna go ahead and glue the rope directly into the PVC pipe, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the glue into the rope itself, you know, and then glue the rope around the rope itself, if that makes sense, just to make sure that the weight is, you know, larger, so the shelf itself can find like more space to sit in. Because after we finish, guys, after we finish adding all the 8 slab of wood to make the shelving, we're gonna go ahead and spray paint the whole the rope again with the silver chrome color to match the PVC pipe, and then I'm gonna glue the shelving into the rope so it doesn't move, you know, if that makes sense. Or you can leave it like this, but you know, you don't want that thing to be shaking back and forth, so it's best if you kind of glue it to the rope itself. So that's why you need to make the rope, you know, that little support part a little bit larger. Unless you have a rope that is bigger, then you can just, you know, glue it just one time, if that make any sense. But you know, anyway, that's what I did. So I'll go ahead and did that for, you know, for the whole thing. So I'm gonna be showing you after I finish doing it, this is what it look like. Now at this point, guys, this is where you're gonna decide which, you know, for who you're gonna make the lamp. If you're making it for a girl, you can design and decorate it with, you know, girl stuff. Or if you're making it for a little boy, then you can do, you know, little boy stuff like adding cars and little toys, you know, little boys you know, decoration. Me, I was doing it for my girls, and my girls, well, they like diamonds and shiny stuff and colors and butterflies and, you know, flower. And plus I have, well, my older daughter, she loved to paint, so she loved colors. So, and then when she saw the lamp, she said that the shelving looked like a painter's palette. So I had the idea, oh, okay, I'm gonna make it look like, you know, there's like, you know, acrylic paint, you know, or paint, you know, in the palette, because it's a painter's palette. And then my youngest daughter, she loved anything that's shiny. She loved butterflies, she loved diamonds and stuff. So I'm just doing it, you know, based on what my kids like. So this part, guys, it's up to you to how you want to decorate it. So I'm using those big diamonds, you know, acrylic diamonds that I got from Amazon. So I'm gonna go in the front of the lamp only. I'm gonna make like a zigzag pattern on, you know, I'm gonna put the diamond in like a row, and just the front of the lamp, not the whole thing, just the front part. I'm gonna go ahead and run row, you know, on the PVC pipe that way, and then the other one gonna go in the opposite until I finish the whole front part. Now to make my palette with the shelving, so the best thing I'm gonna be using is some buttons. So I had like a bunch of buttons, different colors, different shape, different sizes. So I'm like, you know, what's better to make it look like it's paint, you know, drop up of paint in a painter's palette than adding buttons. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill the whole thing with buttons, and I'm using E6000 to glue the buttons because I don't want, you know, my kids to remove them. I want them to be, you know, nice and sturdy and, you know, like glue really good. So I'm using some E6000 and glue buttons, you know, different colors, different stuff, you know. Or you can use what, like I say, guys, you can do any decoration. The base part is done, that's done. Everything from now on, it's up to you. So to make the little palettes you know, a little better looking, you know, more girlish and stuff like this, I'm gonna go ahead with a diamond chain. I'm gonna go and circle the whole edge of the shelving with it to give it a little bit of more glam, I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the whole thing, for all the you know, the little shelves. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and move to the base of the lamp to, you know, make it look better, because we can't leave it like this, you know. So my youngest daughter, she loved butterflies. I have those big butterflies crystal that I had used before in another video, which is my tray video, mirror tray video. So if you want, I'll link the video down below. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the butterfly. I'm gonna glue them again with a 6000 all around the base of the lamp, and in between each one of the butterfly, I'm gonna go ahead and use a little flower that I'm gonna glue in between each one of the butterfly. And at the very base where you have the PVC inside the cement, to cover, you know, that little round circle that is showing that the cement is there. So I'm gonna go ahead with yellow type of chain, diamond chain. I'm gonna glue it around that just to cover that little, you know, imperfection there, because I use a yellow chain just because it kind of matched the butterflies. So that's what I did, and we finished with this part. Now the very top part of the lamp, I'll spray paint the part, the piece of wood with the same silver, just because I'm gonna make it look like it's a tray. And I'm gonna glue a bunch of the same big diamond that I use for in the PVC. I'm gonna glue them into, you know, into that, making it look like it's a tray of diamonds. And then we're gonna finish doing that, and then, well, to complete the top part, I'm gonna use a diamond chain, the same diamond chain I use for the edges of the shelving. I'm gonna make like some type of chandelier, and I'm gonna glue some buttons in. I'm gonna go ahead and measure, you know, different length of the chain, you know, make it some smaller, some longer, you know, just like you making like a chandelier. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut, you know, different sizes, and I'm gonna choose like different color or different shape of your buttons. And all you do, guys, is take like a little piece of hot glue, put in the back of the button, and glue the chain into it. And then I'm gonna glue my chain into the slab of the shelving. And then to cover that, after we finish doing the dangling part, I'm gonna go ahead with another piece of chain that doesn't have any button on it, and I'm gonna make like a loop, you know, in between the chain, the hanging part of the chain. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the looping just like I'm doing right now. I'm gonna do then, you know, to connect, you know, the hanging part of the chains. And then to cover any imperfection, I'm gonna go ahead and use different, you know, colors and different sizes, different shape of big buttons to cover those the top part. And that's it, guys. And my kids absolutely love the lamp, because it's what they like, you know, it's their personality. They love bright stuff, diamond, shiny, and painting and stuff like this. So make it to reflect, you know, your kids' personality. So if you're doing it for a boy, do whatever the boys like. Just ask them, you know, what they want to put on it, and they will tell you. So this is the lamp, guys, and I absolutely love it. And it reminds me of something that comes straight out from Dr. Zeus or something like this. It's funky, it's unique, it's fun, it's girlish. So I'm pretty sure whatever design that you guys do, your kids will love it. Just involve your kid in doing this little DIY right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my kids' playroom, and because I'm redecorating the playroom for them, so I'm making new furniture for them, and you'll have more video coming to you guys. So keep watching. And guys, thank you so very much for stopping by. And guys, if you're new to my channel, thank you, welcome, and don't forget please to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate guys, you all the people that's been subscribing to my channel. I am so happy, and I'm really thankful for you guys. Thank you so very much for all the love and support. And guys, as always, I'm gonna go ahead and add some picture at the end of the video for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and share this video as well. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and as always guys, I love you so very much. Stay blessed and be blessed. I love you. Mwah. Bye.